Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot control! Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Yaya Toure. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Cantona. First quarter of an hour gone. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. And it's McTominay. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's cleared it back out. Xavi Alonso. Still goalless. Referee's given a throw. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yaya Toure. Toure takes control of it and he's on the move. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That looks a good ball through. Real chance. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. That's a brilliant save! He has missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Maldini. Cafu. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Roberto Carlos. Ah, such a clever touch. Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He rises he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu. There's the crossfield ball. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Messi, and this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
McTominay. Played out to the left flank. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Now Yaya Toure. Maldini. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Rijkaard. Cafu. Now McTominay. And here's Cantona. Out to the left it goes. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! Early ball out from the back. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Otto. Cantona. Yaya Toure. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu. Saka attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw. Yaya Toure. Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. It's gone for a throw-in. Opts for safety. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Bullet! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cafu with the short one. Bullet! He has done it!
Goal! After 68 minutes is number 4, Ruud Gullit.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Bergkamp coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets...
Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Gattuso, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the return pass. Maldini. Gattuso. It's Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. And he's managed to get rid.
Jeff, Chiba clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Cafu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Very much into the last knockings. Lovely bit of skill. Toure was in no mood for any of that. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 13, Rashford. Number 23, Frenkie de Jong.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Real chance! Off the post! Could be danger here. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. McTominay. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Distributed tidily. Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Defending here is really tight. And it's Bergkamp. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bullet is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bullet! And he's done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nice control. McTominay simply refused to be outdone there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Fired deep towards the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cantona. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. No shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. McTominay! And that's caused a worry or two. So, third corner of the game. Cafu plays it short. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. This is Zico. Decent chance! Roberto Carlos. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's forced to go back. Maldini. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Cantona. Zico. Ball played for Rijkaard. And no, he's seen through all of that. Roberto Carlos. McTominay. Opts for safety. Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Little pass back. Picked out brilliantly. Bergkamp touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Great ball, and he's in here. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Jeff, Chiba really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Cafu, it's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos looks to get on the end of this. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bergkamp, played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Hullet. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Tries to play it through. Cafu. Played in deep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Played back in. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the shot! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Yeah, he certainly hit it well enough. Still very good technique, though, something he's never short of.
Right card.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And here's Cantona. Cafu gets into some space. McTominay. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Cafu. McTominay can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Turns back here, probably the best option. There's the crossfield ball. 75 minutes played. And it's Hullet. Spread out to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be a throw-in.
Jeff Chiba clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's forced to go back. Cafu is herring after that one. And he welcomes it in.
Corinthians really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Zico. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Dembele takes a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Mateus. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yaya Toure. Hernes. Played out towards the right wing. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! Crossbar comes to the rescue. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. So it is still 0-0. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Zanetti.
Benfica are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks.
Tries a shot! And he's done it! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Gol! Aos 20 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Opts for safety. Roberto Carlos is herring after that one. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. And he's there to clear it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's making progress on the ball. Dembele. He has found the way through. Rijkaard gets it clear. Knocks it into space. Dembele, he's got full. Oh, it's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. And the shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Benfica grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
Cruyff! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cruyff, and really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Mateus. And Van Bronckhorst. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, good spread. McTominay. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Distributed tidily. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. Now McTominay. Yaya Toure. Nicely spread. And it's Yaya Toure. McTominay. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. That's tidy. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is out of play. That could spell trouble. Roberto Carlos. Quick look, then climbs up big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Played in by Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Jeff, Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Toure has got himself a free kick. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Now there's a fine ball. Cafu. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Ball played for Dembele. Plays a sharp little chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Mendes. That looks... It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Almost an hour gone. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Howson calmly anticipates. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. White. Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. And he's onside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldo is the guilty party there. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's Bergkamp. It's a promising position. Dembele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
David Villa goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. White does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Ronaldo.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Referee's given a throw. Rijkaard. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cafu will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. That's a good ball out wide. Cafu picks it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
A header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So there's going to be another change here.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Benfica complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gattuso. And here's Bergkamp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Gattuso.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Deep
compensação.
into stoppage time. Mateus does well to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Benfica clearly now in lead preservation mode. Opts for safety.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this...
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Climbs up! Oh, it rattles the bar! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Rodri. Oh, that is a Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Oh, it's played into the area. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. McTominay. Over to the left. He's picked his way through. He rises! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss was being used.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cafu carries the ball down the right. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. McTominay. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cafu. That has been slung wide. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Great defending, strong and determined. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cafu. And it's Cruyff. That's Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. That's a super give and go. Now McTominay. Yaya Toure. And here's Cruyff. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played it. Up he goes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Quality ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini. And it's Maldini. Pull it. Roberto Carlos. And pull it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rummenigge. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. And that's aimed it. He's got full. Just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A case now of complete control. Shot to Cristiano Ronaldo! Marquinhos. And it's Neymar. Terrific header! Now, how often do you see that?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rodri. Schneider. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Has been indicated.
Not the most convincing of passes. Cruyff. And that interception was... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Jeff, Chiba absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. Rodri chips it through. It's Van Basten! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now McTominay, he's looking wide. Roberto Carlos. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Distributed tidily, and here's the chance to counter. That's headed upfield. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Roberto Carlos!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Cafu. Ball driven toward... He gets big! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
After 60 minutes, number 4,
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Neymar. McTominay. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Cristiano Ronaldo. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Roberto Carlos. That ball looks a good one. Oh, super ball! Roberto Carlos. And this is Cruyff. That's very neat. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cafu. Yaya Toure. Pullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And back. Decent chance! And he hits the net. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bullets being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Still trying to make a game of this. Cafu going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. McTominay. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Cafu has it out wide and in space.
Well played and well cleared.
Neymar. Bergkamp cuts out the pass into the last 5 minutes. Maldini. Roberto Carlos is onto it in a flash. Cantona. This looks promising. Cantona. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
McTominay. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Cafu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He is just caressing the ball. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Opts for safety. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Ernest. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cafu goes short. That is good strength. Trife! He scored! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
After 15 minutes is number 14, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Maldini. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now Yaya Toure, McTominay, and it's Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Pullet. Oh, good take and a great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pulis is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cafu plays it short. Cafu plays it. Terrific header! Oh, off the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Szoboszlai, Matthäus, and they're quick to press. Doué. Cafu. Now it's Cruyff. Mateus does well to get it back. Cannavaro tries to pass it through. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. And this is Batistuta. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag is having a shot! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 38 minutes is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi Alonso. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Forlan. Batistuta. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Now McTominay. That has not gone well. And he's taking no chances there. Szoboszlai. Oh, good-looking ball. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Jeff Chiba certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Roberto Carlos. Hernes, the specialist in tearing teams apart. McTominay. Oh, good spread. Cafu. Yaya Toure. That's Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Forlan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Forlan, good purposeful running this. That is lovely. Opts to play it back. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The second half sparks straight into life.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Almost an hour gone. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Roberto Carlos sends it crossfield. Cafu going face-to-face with his great rival. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Looking for options for movement. And Batistuta! And that's another throw. Pinches it off him.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Hannes. Coming on the field is number 9, Cantona.
Cantona attempts a clearance, played with finesse. He's got tall. He will be livid with himself. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van der Ven. Costa Curta. Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. Cafu was in no mood for any of that. Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Cantona is onto this. McTominay closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Forlan. There's a sharp little ball here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's kept it out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto Carlos. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. For Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. Cantona touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Turns and goes, takes a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Costa Curta. And it's Doué. Now this could be a chance. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Roberto Carlos. Showing good feet. And he's played it back.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cannavaro clears it away. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now.
Has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened here? Deep into stoppage time. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a shot. And the ball's come loose here. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cruyff, voted man of the match. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Out of play for a goal kick. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. But not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Messi.
Class. And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan go into the lead. Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. Bergkamp. Out to the left it goes. Looking to go deep. That has been knocked clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls.
Jeff, Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nedved. For Yaya Toure. Maldini. Yaya Toure. Now McTominay. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bullet. And it's Maldini. Distributed tidily. And it's McTominay. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Now Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rafael Varane. Bergomi. Nedved chasing after it. He's had it taken off him. Over to the left. Yaya Toure. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Bullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Seedorf is onto this. It's Luis Suarez! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Messi has found the net here, of course.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Messi, nicely spread. And it's Nedved. Just eases him off the ball. Bergkamp. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Bergkamp. Played out to the left flank. Played in deep. And he's there to clear it. Nedved.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is Bullet. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good-looking ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's got space here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos. McTominay. Cafu. And it's Hullet. And it's McTominay. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a good ball out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. He is through here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Maldini. Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, sweet feet.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gives it back. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pull it, it's a quick one. Roberto Carlos gets into some big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Maldini. That's Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Cafu. Yaya Toure. Now McTominay. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Bergkamp. Bergkamp. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nedved. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
On the field, number 10, Bergkamp. Number 4, Bullet. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field, number 13.
And he's forced to go back.
Number
Bergkamp.
18, Erling Haaland.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines. Nicely aimed pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Roberto Carlos ready to try one.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! A finish right from the top draw. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's running through. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rummenigge. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. McTominay. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. And it's made its way to him. And here's Haaland. He's in a great position. He's had a shot!
Well, he got...
So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Hullet. McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Platini does well to get it back. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Crosses it in here. McTominay is there and he can get that clear. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's Platini. Rummenigge. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. And here's Bergkamp. Messi. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. Now McTominay. Roberto Carlos. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Played out to the right. Played in. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And it's McTominay. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Good purposeful running this. That's good running with the ball. And that's a good intervention. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Can he get away here? McTominay. Lovely bit of skill.
That was lovely, that.
Ah, such a clever touch. Roberto Carlos. And here's Bergkamp. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Pele. Lam has it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Carlos concedes a free kick for that. What a save! Terrific reactions! It's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And there they are. Please
Reflections
welcome
on the
our
first
players,
half?
everyone.
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's McTominay. He's had it taken off him. Chance here to counter. Now it's Platini. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great ball, and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lahm. Bellingham.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And he's picked out the run. Maldini with the clearance. Messi. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And smartly reclaimed. It's Pele! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. All the way back. And back to the keeper they go. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good play on the left-hand side here. Opts for safety. And they've switched it over to the other side. Cafu. Cafu going face-to-face with his great rival. Pinches it off him. Messi. Out to the left it goes. Pele. Oh, no joy this time. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Japan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he was alert to it. And the keeper takes decisive action. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for Japan. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 14,
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now Hoeneß. McTominay. And it's McTominay.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's Maldini. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Iniesta could try cutting inside here. Iniesta proves just a little bit too strong. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Good chance here!
Mbappe made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Yaya Toure. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Cruyff. Look at the space. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
McTominay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
McTominay! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Makaleli. Oh, it's come loose. It's gone for a throw-in. He's tried one! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Cafu plays it short. And the shot's on him. McTominay! He's delivered all right! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
El dorsal 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Neymar.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's the throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. De Jong can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's nice. And it's McTominay. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's a fine challenge. De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's Makalele. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This looks Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is onto this. Messi goes short. Punched away. And here's Makalele. Real chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Jeff Chiba can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. De Jong. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. It's Roberto Carlos. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
Out towards the flank. And it's McTominay. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. Maldini. Neymar picks it up out wide. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu is herring after that one. Cruyff looking to run onto it. McTominay, he shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Cleared away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maldini. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Roberto Carlos. Quick look. It's a mighty effort! And that has been cleared.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? It's a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Haaland, and it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread out to the left. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Showing good feet. Cafu stood his ground strongly. De Jong. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's Makalele. And it's made its way to him. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So there's going to be another change here. McTominay, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Gattuso. And this is Roberto Carlos! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal. Good read, needed to be. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. (1-0) as we head towards the end. Toure producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Messi. Haaland dominates aerially so often. I think we're just about done here. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! That's another chance! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's in a good position here. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. That ball looks a good one. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals...